everything changes.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. It is Monday. It's October 21st, 2019. And there's something I get in my emails, my messages, and I see it in a lot of Facebook groups all over the posts and YouTube comments all the time, is how to actually get work done without getting overwhelmed and without getting, deterred and just giving up on stuff. A lot of you have death piles, a lot of work to get done. And so most of you know that I make a to-do list every day. I use a free app in the iPhone market. It's on Android as well. It's called Taskful, Taskful. It's nothing special. It's just one I randomly found. It's free. You can find any old app. It doesn't matter. You can write it down on a notepad and a pen and paper and scratch it off. But a to-do list is a big help. But there are two rules to everyday tasks, especially ones that you might dread and not like so much. We all know what that's about: photography, listing, QuickBooks, accounting. There's these two rules that I think if you follow them, and two kind of things that will help you focus and get more done. And so number one, with the not getting overwhelmed, is to do things in reasonably obtainable goal sets. And so by that, I mean pulling out 10 t-shirts, because you can get 10 t-shirts done in a reasonable amount of time. You don't want to think about a pile of 300 items. Now, we just bought 3,000 plus remote controls. I would never go into Kate and be like, hey, we got to get 250 remotes done today. Like, that's obscene, right? So we're going to pull out a reasonable amount. We're going to pull out 10 or 15 or 20 remotes, because that's what we can get done today. And that is one thing. Meeting a reasonably obtainable goal daily will help you stay on track, because you know exactly what you can get done day after day after day. And if you try to overdo it and you don't get it done, all you're going to do is deter yourself, right? So you want to hit goals where you're like, man, I did really good. I got 15 done. I can do 20 tomorrow. I can do 15 more every day. And then, you'll know right where you need to be. So you have to set reasonably obtainable goals. You would never go into your death pile and try to get 200 shirts done. You're going to pull 10 shirts out, and that's what you're going to do. And that's going to kind of give you that boost, right? And so that is the side of like seeing what you accomplished and knowing that you did a solid amount. You don't want to worry about the fact that you still have 500 more shirts or 3,200 more remotes. You only want to focus on how many you actually got done. So rule number one is set a reasonably obtainable goal every day, and make that a win. Make that where you're excited that you got that done. Focus on the win, right? Focus on the win. I might use that as a title for this video, actually. Number two is money. Numbers and money. Positive numbers, positive money teach people to continue working. It forces them to keep working, because they don't want to see numbers and money go down. Nobody likes to see their numbers drop, right? Or their income drop. They never ever want to see that, and that will cause most people to work at least hard enough to stay where they are, if not to go up. And so what I mean by this, and the way that you can make this happen, just get a basic spreadsheet. Keep track in one spreadsheet of how many items you've listed every day. See the win. Don't try to set it like, oh, I want to list 50 today, and then you put 15 and you see that you didn't hit it. Just put how many you actually posted, and you will see your increase, and you can see the days that you've done good and the days that you've done more and less. The second thing is, and if you've never downloaded one of my spreadsheets, a lot of you have. If you have, don't worry about this, but my accounting spreadsheet, it's very, very basic Microsoft Excel. It's super easy. When you download it, you should know what you're doing if you have any basic Excel skills, but I'll put the link below. It's free. Just download it. You do have to give us your email. We have to have somewhere to send it to, so you can unsubscribe from the email list anytime, of course. But this Excel spreadsheet, when you fill it in, let's say it's October 1st, right? And you're going to fill in 3 sales that you had. and it's gonna be like 25 and 35 and 20 or whatever it is, and you're gonna do 80, 90 bucks in sales, and then you're gonna put in your fees next to it. You'll see all the columns, and then it's gonna show you that you made 60 bucks, and you know that you paid like $5 for all those items, like $3 and $1 and $1, and you know you made, you know, your $55 in profit. You're gonna love to see that profit. And tomorrow when you go in and you fill in another day's worth of sales, and that number continues to go up, there's this mental capacity thing that happens to people. It triggers this thing in your brain when you see numbers and you see successes and you see positives, where everything ends up being easier to work on. Everything ends up being more positive in your mind, and things end up getting more motivated in your body and in your thinking, because you see those positive numbers going up and you want to continue seeing those positive numbers going up. If you know that you made money, but you can't actually visually see it. Now, I know a lot of people are, you know, half the world is visual and half the people are audio, and just hearing yourself say like, oh, I made 50 bucks is great. And a lot of you love that. But when it comes to this, like setting goals and being motivated, to visually see it on the paper, on the Excel spreadsheet on the computer, that you made money, will create that thing in your brain, like I just said, to trigger, and you'll want to continue to do it. And so that will motivate you beyond just having your to-do list and your you know, reasonably set goals. If you continue on this 2-rule with a to-do list every day, I promise you, you will see the motivation in yourself go up. You will see your own drive to continue that upward swing, that upward number, you know, accounting, that upward amount of goals being done. You will self-motivate when you visually can see everything happening. So I'll put the spreadsheet below. You can download that for free. Just leave your email address. A lot of you already have it. If you have my accounting program or my reseller program, you already have it. You don't have to download it again, but feel free if you want. But yeah, so it'll be below. Trust me, stick to it, fill it in for 5 or 10 minutes a day, download yourself any to-do list, and watch what happens to your motivation. I call this kind of, you know, again, the small wins, the wins for the day, W-I-N-S, wins. Take your small wins. Love the wins that you have. Do the most with the small wins that you have, the small successes every day. Take those successes and build on them. Put them down visually so you can see them, and they will reinforce themselves. Look at it all the time. Look at it to see where you are. I am obsessive over numbers. Obsessive. And I feel like if you guys obsess over your numbers and your successes, I should probably title this video actually Obsess Over Your Wins, and you'll see the increase. Trust me, do it for a month and watch what happens. Come back to this video and comment below in a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks and 4 weeks and tell me how much your motivation and your success level went up. So just kind of a little help for you guys, something that you can stick to today, stick to tomorrow, and hopefully from here on out, and it will help you get more done and make more money and get more productive, successful work done, not just wasting time. Okay, enjoy your afternoon, guys. I'm gonna get back to work. Speaking of, I got 3,200 remotes. What else do I have to do? See you in the next video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. We're getting really close to 100,000. Can't wait to hit it, and I'll do a giveaway when we do. See you guys.